San Jose is once again in the national housing spotlight. Zillow predicts the San Jose area will be one of the hottest housing markets in 2026, driven by strong demand and limited supply. The San Francisco area, which includes Marin, San Mateo, and Alameda counties, ranked 38th. For more insight, let's welcome Michelle Elliott, a realtor with Coldwell Banker in San Jose. Michelle, welcome to the show. I feel as if we keep coming back to this spot, Michelle, where it makes sense to me that San Jose is hot because there's so many tech jobs there, and the weather is nice and people want to live there.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. We are very close to the tech jobs here. Great commute location. We have a variety of different home types. We've got condos. We have single family homes. It's a great place to raise children. We have great schools here in San Jose. So I think that's the reason why a lot of tech workers come to this location. We're also a bit cheaper than some of the cities that are closer to those jobs as well.
A bit cheaper than, let's say, for example, San Francisco, the median price is north of $1 million just for a starter home. What is the price in San Jose for? And by the way, what would you consider a starter home? 2 bedrooms, 1 bath? I mean, what's a starter home?
Well, I mean, to everyone, it's a little bit different. It could be condo. It depends on your price point. But most home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, are looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And the median price here in San Jose is high at $1.6 million. It is a really steep entry price. That's why we're not seeing as many of the young people into the housing market as we did in years in the past. But I will say the condo market is down a bit, so that is a buying opportunity for a lot of first-time home buyers.
What is the biggest mistake that people make when they are trying to move into an area? Is it throwing your hands up and saying, you know, I can't do this, I'm always going to be a renter? Is it buying in the wrong neighborhood? Is it, maybe buying too much house than you really need? What is a big mistake you commonly see?
Absolutely. I think that people get discouraged when they hear the numbers, but there's some good opportunities out there, as well as the fact that you don't need to put 20% down all the time. I think a lot of people have that in their mind. They need to put 20% down. They haven't saved enough money. I think that, the inventory, particularly for condos, again, has picked up. I know the inventory for single-family homes is low in San Jose, but we do have a very good buying market for buyers in condos. So I think that's a great place to start if you're a first-time home buyer. If you're a move-up buyer, that can be a little bit complicated, and I know people are kind of worried, if I leave my current home, will I find another home because the inventory is so low? We still have a good, really robust market, and home buyers who do want to upgrade their homes do have that opportunity as well.
One of the most expensive markets in the Santa Clara Valley is Palo Alto, but I was looking at the numbers for San Jose. San Jose is creeping up there. Now, is there any relief on the way, Michelle, when the state is basically forcing cities to build more housing? And that should be coming up, I don't know, relative within the next 10 years. We're going to have a lot more inventory. Will that bring pressure down on prices?
I certainly hope so. We are very weak on the amount of housing units that's been built. Ever since 2014, we have decreased the amount of new housing units that we have been building. That is putting a lot of pressure on the market. And again, we do need that influx of first-time home buyers to keep that market churning. And I think new homes can often be a great entry point for first-time home buyers. So I think that having new housing units can certainly help to soften up that market a little bit, give us more inventory. I know realtors all across the Bay are definitely looking for more inventory, so I think that's going to be great if we can get more housing built.
Well, Michelle, I'm going to congratulate you because the realtors in San Jose are probably pretty happy with this market right now. Am I right?
We're very happy to help all of our clients. I think it's a little bit tricky when you have a buyer and there's tons of competition. And in some ways, we would love it to have a little bit more inventory. And then that way it could be a market where our buyers don't have to be under so much pressure. But we always enjoy what we do.
All right. Michelle Elliott, the realtor with Coldwell Banker in San Jose. San Jose is a hot market. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.